Please be seated.
Good morning. Welcome to the Ewing class of 2031, fifth grade moving up ceremony. Fifth grader, please wide.
Please rise for the Antheil pledge, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the national anthem.
I, Antheil pledge. I am a proud Antheil student. Today I will be respectful to everyone, be responsible for my choices, be resourceful by being a problem solver, be ready to learn and do my very best work. Today I did the right thing at Antheil School. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. My mistake. We need to rise again for the national anthem. My apologies. Sorry. Now we may be seated.
An effective principal builds character, inspires dreams, encourages creativity, builds confidence, installs a love of learning, touches our hearts forever, and changes our lives forever. I have the privilege of introducing our principal, Mr. Harrison, who will now come with his welcoming message.
Thank you, Liam. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Antheil Elementary School's 5th grade moving up ceremony. I would like to take this time to thank you for your partnership and support in your child's education. Thank you to our parents, our teachers, relatives, and friends for joining us here for this valued and important ceremony. Before we do get started, I'd like to thank or recognize some people. If you're an active member of the military, please rise. Any military veteran, please rise. Any first responder, including police, fire, and EMS. We thank you for your service. Antheil is a truly special place that is made up of supportive families, students that wish to learn, and teachers that foster and encourage student growth. As you may be aware, the promotion ceremony is one of many long-standing traditions here at Antheil. The fifth grade students before you have also experienced Antheil's tradition in service learning, a very small taste of virtual learning, and our strong academic focus. It is the support of all of you that helps keep these traditions alive and meaningful. Before we continue with our program, I'd like to recognize some distinguished guests. I would like to thank the Antheil Parent-Teacher Organization, as many of you know, Antheil's PTO works tirelessly all throughout the year to help support our students and staff. They even got here late on Tuesday afternoon to decorate the stage and the auditorium for this program, so thank you very much. Our district leadership team, comprised of Superintendent Dr. David Gentile, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Tricia Bogus, Director of Special Services, Grant Management and Innovation, Ms. Maria Petsos, and our Business Administrator, Mr. Dennis Nelson, for all their ongoing support. I would like to thank the Ewing Township Board of Education for their commitment to education. Our custodial staff, led by Mr. Fernando Galliano and Mr. Omar Rodriguez, who work selflessly this month preparing all of our new-year events. Our secretaries, Mrs. Craig and Mrs. Gregg, for all the work they do. Ms. Davidson, who was our pianist this morning. And on stage with you, Mr. Scott Sheplock, Assistant Principal at Fisher Middle School. And Mr. Mark Lucky, our Dean of Students. Please welcome Marcus Wilson to the microphone.
Please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gentile, who will share his comments with the 5th grade class.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I'd like to echo that long list of thank yous. Mr. Harrison did a great job of acknowledging everybody. So let's give everybody one more round of applause. I wrote my speech, I always have it, but then I find by the time I get up here, they've said most of the good stuff, so then I just like to talk to you if I can. I'm going to focus on our parents and the family that are currently sitting here, and also those that couldn't be here. To the students, all these people that you have behind you in your camp, cheering you on, helping support you, you really need to appreciate them. All right, so let's give them the biggest round of applause yet to your parents. They're going to be with you in good times and bad. When you make mistakes and you stumble, they're going to be there unconditionally behind you, loving you, even though at the time it may not feel like love when they're disappointed in us. but that's what our family is for. They're to help keep us grounded and help keep us moving forward. You heard in my title I have a doctorate. That might make you think, well, he must be good at schools. He always was a good student, I bet. In truth, I was not always the best student, guys. I found school to be very difficult. So if you're sitting there and thinking to yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not good at school, it doesn't come easy to me, and or you're not happy with the results that you've gotten so far, don't lose faith, because you can keep working at it. And I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, you can do it. So don't lose faith in yourself, and don't lose your appreciation for those that back you up. All right, so I want to wish you guys the absolute best today. This is a big moment. You're stepping up, leaving Rocky the Bear, and you're going over to Fisher Middle School. All right, that's exciting. Give yourselves an excitement round of applause. I'm going to try to bring this to a close because I know your parents are really here to see you, but it is an opportunity for me to talk with you guys, our students, our 5th grade. So just for a minute, tune in. I've had the pleasure of now being at Parkway and Lour's Step Up prior to today. And although you may not know those other students, those other 5th graders that you're going to go off into middle school with, I assure you that they have people that love them and support them just like you. They're behind them. They have hopes and dreams just like you. So although it may seem that they are different from you, when you get to Fisher, keep an open mind. You might have a best friend waiting to be made, somebody that you wouldn't have expected. You may learn lessons from people that you initially dismiss based on the way they look or something different about them that isn't something that you're into. So keep an open mind, because you never know when your next great lesson is going to come from. And don't give up hope and faith in yourself, because you can become whatever you work for. People tell you you can be anything you want. That's not true. You can be anything that you want so long as you're willing to do the work and persevere for it. So keep up the hard work. I'm very proud of you. Parents, thank you. All the staff that have played a role in getting your children here today, again, just appreciate them. It's a hard job being an educator, and they do it well. So thank all of you, and I wish you guys the best. Thank you.
Antheil's Dean of Students, Mr. Malecki, will now present the presidential awards.
Thank you. Before I begin to announce the recipients of the awards for the Educational Achievement of Excellence, I want to take a quick moment to thank the students and the families for allowing me the opportunity to work with you throughout this year, which is your last year at Antheil. If you continue to meet the challenges of education like you have in these last couple of years, and you keep that perseverance up, you can handle anything that comes your way. It's what I told you from the beginning. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better than you were the day before, and always striving to do your best. If you keep that up, you can handle what you have to. So with that being said, these awards are for those students that showed up day after day and did their best. And I'm going to read a word from the Secretary of Education of the United States and then present the awards. On behalf of President Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and all of us at the U.S. Department of Education, congratulations on receiving the 2024 Presidents of Education. I applaud you for your dedication and enthusiasm of learning. Education is the gateway to a bright and prosperous future. Since 1983, students have been honored with the President's Education Award for the dedication and commitment to academic excellence. I appreciate your commitment to academic achievement, and I encourage you to continue to pursue a life of learning so that you can reach your full potential. By taking your schoolwork seriously today, you can attain the skills you need to succeed in life and achieve your dreams. I am grateful to your parents, caregivers, and educators for their hard work to build the minds and characters of our country's young people. Your efforts reflect the spirit of America. I encourage you always to set your sights high and I wish you the very best in your years ahead. The President's Award for Educational Achievement, the Silver Seal Certificate, recognizes students who have shown outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. Its purpose is to reward students who give their best effort and encourage them to continue to do so. Here at Antheil, we recognize all A's and B's on report cards, I-rated scores that have shown significant growth into the green or yellow, and no conduct reports for the 5th grade. Please help me in recognizing the following students. Students, when your name is called, you're going to come up to Mr. Harrison, and then you will take a place on the risers. Parents, because they echo in here, because I want parents to hear the name, please try to refrain from applause until we are done. Azan Baptiste, Miriam Benkuka, Anthony Capuano, Chloe Casimov, Sapphire Clark, Oliver Curran, Nicholas DeVilla, Abigail Deborah Hogan, London Dickerson, Sienna Dinkins, Kaylin Estevez, Karsten Etienne, William Ferda, Julia Gillis, Henry Gomez Abarca, Brian Hall, Michaela Hodge, Chelsea Jarrett, Claren Jolima, Amelia Jonas, Nasade Kaba, Jonathan Leon, Omavi Littlejohn, Dave Lyman, Brianna Maxwell, Eric Morales, Michaela Morris Ballard, Jayla Muhammad, Curtis Lee Nottingham, Shiloh Oliver, Ethan McGilligan, Olivia Prakasini, Fernando Ramos Lopez, Christian Reyes, KJ Richardson, Eva Robinson. Adeline Rosa Garcia. Ilya Skyba. Isabella Smith. Riley Terry. Angel Unama de la Rosa. Danielle Vasquez Enriquez. Lulu Vasquez. Lily Wallace. Mason Wilson. Maya Waller. And Sedona Youngblood. Ladies and gentlemen, your silver seal certificates for 2024. Students, you may return to your seats. Up next, we have the President's Award for Educational Excellence, or the Gold Seal Certificate. This award recognizes the highest academic success in the classroom. Students who are receiving this award have met all necessary requirements, and while the primary indicators of excellence must be based on academic achievement, such as all A's on the report card, high-rated scores in the green for both reading and math, and no conduct reports for the 5th grader, the school also considers students who demonstrate high motivation, initiative, integrity, intellectual depth, leadership qualities, and/or exceptional judgment. So again, please help me in recognizing these students. Students, when your name is called, come up to see Mr. Harrison and take your place on the riser. Parents, please refrain from applause until the end. Mateo Angon. Mishara Boyer. Gabrielle Burns. Zane Canada. Jordan Carabelli. Reese Corinne. Naomi Gonzalez Del Cid. Charles Hoffner. Aiden James. Andy Liu. Ian MacArthur. Kevin Munoz. Carmela Nitty. Mira Patel. 2024 Gold Seal certificates. Students, you may take your seats. And Reese Corinne up to the podium, please.
Ms. Shu and Mr. Petrel, our safety advisors, will now come to present the Safety Patrol Awards.
Good morning. It was my honor this year to be a part of the faculty advising for the Safety Patrol. Their job every day was to make sure that students got to and from where they needed to be when they needed to be there. I will go through a list of names, and Ms. Shu will do the same. When you hear your name, stand up, turn around, and face your family. EDP, Aiden James and Zayden Jackson. Bus 1, Amelia Jonas, Jalen Pierre, Julia Gillis, and Gabrielle Burns. Bus 2, Andy Liu, Oscar Bueso, Eric Morales, and Reese Curran. Bus 3, William Ferda, Liam Inyang, and Jordan Carabelli. Bus 4, Mateo Engon, Shiloh Oliver, Amari Rodriguez. Bus 5, Eva Robinson, London Dickerson, Charles Hoffner. And Bus 6, Miriam Bambuka, Kaylin Estevez, Sapphire Clark, Riley Cherry, and Gio White.
Bus 9, Emmeline Robinson, Jean-Maël Pierre-Louis, Ariana Morel, and Ahmad Jalal. Bus 10, Olivia Crocosini, Sanaya Levy Edwards, Carmela Nitty, and Zane Canada. Bus 11, Lulu Vasquez, Nashara Boyer, Chelsea Jarrett, and Ian MacArthur. Bus 12, Antonio Thomas, Kaylin Gonzalez Cifuentes, Carter Bullock, and Tyler Rossell. Bus 13, Lily Wallace, Jayla Muhammad, Oliver Kern. And last but not least, Bus 16, Nazare Caba, Adeline Rosas Garcia, Fernando Romas Lopez, and Naomi Gonzalez Delcin. Let's give them one more round of applause. Safety patrols, you may be seated.
Please welcome Mr. Harrison back to the podium to present the Sarah Ferguson Award.
Thank you, Mason. Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson cannot attend this year's program. In their place, I would like to read a prepared statement from the Ferguson family for this year's Sarah Ferguson Award. Hi, everyone. This award and scholarship is given in memory of our daughter, Sarah. It is called the Sarah Ashley Ferguson Award of No Excuses. It is given to a student who exemplifies Sarah's attitude on life and academic success. She was a bright-eyed child with a wide variety of challenges, maintained academic standing, and always kept a positive attitude. She had a deep sense of thoughtfulness for others and inspired many to find the best in themselves. Sarah was a role model with an attitude to be admired. On behalf of the Ferguson family, we here at Antheil like to award Mason Wilson with the Sarah Ashley Ferguson Award and Scholarship. point, please welcome Brian Hall to the podium, to the microphone.
A teacher plants the seeds of knowledge, sprinkles them with love, and patiently nurtures their growth to produce tomorrow's dreams. And now homeroom teachers will acknowledge their students. Please welcome Mrs. Elders and Mrs. McLeod, who will introduce their classes.
This year, we as a fifth grade had the chance to read Wonder by R.J. Palacio, which addressed issues such as acceptance and bullying. This novel asked us to feel our way into kindness, empathy, and openness. It seems appropriate to go back and revisit some of the powerful words and apply it not only to today, but to every day. We as fifth grade teachers have chosen the precepts that we hope you will follow as you move on to middle school. Precept number 1. When given the choice between being right or being kind, choose kind. Almost sixth graders, we have had the proud privilege of calling you our students for the past year. We've witnessed your amazing character and your overwhelming kindness. Antheil has taught you how to be respectful, and we hope you continue to be kind in your future endeavors. We will now present our fifth grade class. Please hold your applause until the end. Daniela Aparicio, Carter Bullock, Gabrielle Burns, Anthony Capuano, Samuel Colon, Oliver Curran, Abigail Deborah Poku, London Dickerson, Sienna Dinkins, Karsten Etienne, William Ferda, Jordan Henderson, Charles Hoffner, Liam E. Yang, Amelia Jonas, Ian MacArthur, Jaden Morissette, Arekale Narandoshvili, Carmela Nitty, Adeline Rosas Garcia, Abigail Slock, Kisembo Tarpe, Antonio Thomas, Angeline Zacharias Davila, and from Mrs. Martino's class, Claren Jolima.
Chloe Casanol, Harper Hill, Michaela Hodge, Jody Judy, Amari Rodriguez, Nazim Taylor, and Mason Wilson. Please be seated. Please welcome Ms. LaCicero and Mrs. Beecham to the podium.
Precept number 2, sometimes it's good to start over. Boys and girls, it might be hard to hear about the mistakes we have made in the past, but it's good to know we can choose to learn from them. We can make new choices every day about who we are and the type of person we want to be. Middle school is a fresh start for all of you. You get to choose who your friends are, how you perform academically, and how you will become involved in your new school. We believe that here at Antheil, you have learned how to make wise decisions. Now you are ready to be you and will continue to make good choices. We will now present our fifth grade class. Fifth graders, when you hear your name, please stand and face the audience. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Mateo Angon, Jordan Carabelli, Naomi Gonzalez Delsu, Dave Lyman, Marilyn Martinez Torres, James Mondestin, Michaela Morris Ballard, Jayla Muhammad, Legend Page, Mira Patel, Olivia Procaccini, Fernando Ramos Lopez, Ethan Remy, Marlo Ritter, Emmeline Robinson, Eva Robinson, Damian Ruiz, Ilya Skyva, Isabella Smith, Jael Torres Jaquez, Gianna Tramontana, and Lulu Vasquez.
Dorian Ash, Nicholas Davila, Amir Velasquez, and Yaya Zadid. I will now introduce Ms. Meyerly, who will recognize Mr. Monte's students. You may be seated.
Precept number 3. It's not enough to be friendly. You have to be a friend. Class of 2024, what does it mean to be a friend? We believe it's the smaller gestures that mean the most. The friend who talks for hours when you're feeling alone. The one who helps you with your homework, or the friend who helps you search for your retainer, even when it means going through the garbage from the school lunch. Big or small, it is actions that seem to count the most in friendship. We believe that here at Antheil, you have learned what it means to be a true friend. Hold on to the friendships you have built here at Antheil and welcome new friendships as you enter middle school. We will now present Mr. Monte's 5th grade class. Please hold your applause until the end. Azan Baptiste, Mariam Ben-Huka, Mishara Boya, Oscar Bueso, Sam Dorr, Julia Gillis, Henry Gomez Abarca, Kaylin Gonzalez Cifuentes, Adwa Jasadon, Brian Hall, Ahmad Jallo, Aiden James, Jaden Jang, Nazare Kaba, Eric Morales, Ariana Morel, Shiloh Oliver, Jalen Pierre, Emmanuel Spady, Riley Terry, Angel Umana de la Rosa, Lily Wallace, Marcus Wilson, Sedona Youngblood.
From Ms. McGinn and Ms. Sparrow's class, Chelsea Jarrett, Curtis Lee Nottingham, Christian Reyes, and Danielle Vasquez Enriquez.
Students, you may be seated. Mrs. Steinberg will now join me to announce our 5th grade class.
Precept 4. Do all the good you can. by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can.
Rising sixth graders, as you move on from Antheil to middle school, we hope that you will keep these words in mind. Remember to be a helping hand to those in need. Be courageous enough to be an upstander, and when faced with challenges, continue to do the right thing. We will miss you very much next year and have enjoyed being your teachers. Good luck, and we can't wait to hear about all of your future successes. We will now present our fifth grade class. Josiah Abreu, Lennon Campusano Guerrero, Zane Canada, Sapphire Clark, Reese Curran, Kaylin Estevez, Demetrius Bonapolar, Danielle Henderson, Dwayne Hicks, Zayden Jackson, Mason Plank, Jonathan Leon,
Sanaya Olivia Edwards, Omali Littlejohn, Andy Liu, Brianna Maxwell, Kevin Munoz, Ethan McGilligan, Promise Kate, Jamael Pierre Lewis, KJ Richardson, Tyler Russell, Nevaeh Smith, Gio White, Maya Waller, and from Mrs. Snyder's and Mrs. David's class, Justin Nunez Holgado. Students, you may be seated. Next, we introduce Jamael from our class.
Please join us in welcoming Mr. Sheplock, Assistant Principal at Fisher Middle School.
Thank you so much, parents, students, staff, Mr. Harrison, Mr. Malecki, for having me here to honor your fifth graders, which I cannot say that for much longer. 77 days from now, you will be sixth graders. And this speech can be summed up in 2 words: opportunity awaits. You have the opportunity to make it the best 3 years of your educational career, building upon the next chapter of your life. In 1,848 hours, you will be Fisher Middle School Eagles, with the opportunity to sit anywhere you want at lunch, to get to class on time, to sit during the bus ride to school and home from school. In 110,880 minutes, you are Fisher Middle School Eagles. I did not break it down into seconds because I don't want to ruin your summer. But overall, again, fifth grade, opportunity awaits. I cannot wait to work with your family, again, to solidify all of your decisions, your choices, and to give you every opportunity to succeed in our building. I did see most of you a few weeks ago at the fifth grade visitation, where we shuffle you through the hallways quickly. Parents, I saw most of you months ago at the 5th grade orientation. Please understand and know that if you need to visit this summer, we are open for you guys. If you need an additional tour, and we can go through your schedule so that you can be comfortable with your path during the hallways. Overall, again, though, I can't wait to be on the next journey with you. And at this time, 5th graders, if you can stand at your seats. Parents, Mr. Harrison, at this time, it is my honor to accept the incoming 6th graders, Fisher Middle School. Have a great summer, stay safe, and please use sunscreen at all times.
Thank you, Mr. Sheplock. Students, you may be seated. I will be brief. Students, this has been an exciting and interesting year here at Antheil. We used all of our emergency snow days. I honestly cannot remember the last time that happened. We experienced a full solar eclipse. We enjoyed successful field trips to medieval times and the pool party, and even had a fun BMX bicycle show assembly. Now, as we conclude the school year, I know how eager you are for it to end. You're eager to receive the certificates for which you have worked so hard for, so eager to join your families and friends to share your joy and to start your celebrations. You're also eager to move on and start something new, and that is exactly how it should be. Tomorrow afternoon at 1:10, you will officially end your time here at Antheil, marking the first day of the rest of your lives. While we will be sad to see you go, we are extremely happy to have spent these years together. Over the past 6 years, you have worked, studied, practiced, played, and grown academically, socially, and emotionally. And now you're ready to move on to Fisher Middle School. Your education here has taught you many things. In addition to your coursework, you have learned to work with others, persevere through difficult times, and become quite resilient. I encourage you to set goals for yourself and put in the effort to achieve them. This will help lay the foundation for success in middle school and beyond. I am confident that you are prepared for what lies ahead. On behalf of the administrators, supervisors, teachers, and support staff here at Antheil, I wish you the best of luck in the future. Congratulations. Please welcome Danielle Henderson to the microphone.
All right, Danielle. Please, son.
We are so grateful to Ms. Davidson, our vocal music teacher. Please enjoy our final selection as the 5th grade choir.
There we are. Great job, fifth grade choir. Families, we're going to dismiss the students in just a moment. I ask that you leave the two center aisles clear, because they'll be exiting the auditorium that way. You are all invited to join our new graduates on the side playground, where our PTO has prepared a small reception. You may sign your child out of school with his or her teacher at that moment. If you do have other siblings that sign out, please make sure you do that outside of the main office. I thank you for that. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Antheil Elementary School graduating class of 2024.